I expect these to be heavy.
Yeah, but they're not, right?
No.
Super light.
CJ has the world's fanciest whiskey glasses.
So I'm pretty sure these glasses are meant to be drank neat.
I don't.
You can fucking dig in
I
there
don't
yourself.
fuck around with neat.
Yeah, neither do I. But the way they're made, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to drink them neat. And I
Pass over the instruction kit for these
will.
glasses.
And I definitely don't drink my whiskey neat. I drink it with ice.
Welcome to the episode 25.
Holy
How is
shit,
everyone?
Eh? Bro, we're fucking 6 months in on this fucking bitch.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. It's like a cloth or a cleaning thing. I don't fucking know.
Norland whiskey glass for anyone who wants to look it up.
Polish before use. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Inspired by nature.
I didn't polish the glass.
Digitally crafted and meticulously refined with master distiller Jim McEwen. Oh, I was just looking at these online.
Dude,
There's a bunch of different types that they make, I think.
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a few. They have nice, like a couple. There's one that sits.
They're
like
not
this,
cheap, but
dude.
they're nice.
They sit like this. There's
On like
one.
a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, and you can like spin it. And I think that one is because the opening is so small and like the actual glass inside is not very big. That's why I'm pretty sure you're supposed to drink it neat. I'm pretty sure it says don't add ice. But I add ice. I don't know, dude. I was pretty sure I read that somewhere. I might have thrown out the actual innards to the glasses.
Give me this thing.
Designed in Iceland, refined in Scotland. Yeah, no, they're pretty sick. Oh yeah, baby.
Might as well top these fuckers right up. You're
Yeah.
not driving, are you?
No, because we're at my place today.
Neither am I.
It's a nice little change.
I'll
How's
walk
that
up.
new car, by the way?
Is it good?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. The Shaggin' Wagon or the Pilot?
No, the one you guys showed up
The
in.
Pilot.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
it?
it's good.
Well,
Cheers.
cheers.
I don't understand. That sounded crisp.
Yeah,
In the ears.
In the ears.
Very.
So we're drinking Bulleit Bourbon. That's.
Whew.
I like that.
That's got some
This
flavor.
is what I was drinking like all the time though before.
This has some flavor.
This is very tasty.
Here's a totally
Bit of
uneducated
a
thing to
burn
say.
though that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Go on.
Actually, I do remember Bulleit for the burn.
Do you?
Yeah. A little. Ooh.
It's been a while
I
since I had bourbon.
uneducated
Or Bulleit.
opinion. I find that if a bourbon is around 45%, it's always good.
Really?
I think so.
I haven't really paid attention to the alcohol percentage in the ones that we've drinking
I've
up
noticed
till now.
they're like
Around 45.
40, 45.
Okay.
They're darker at 45 on a bourbon, I think. And I
They're
can't.
darker.
I find them.
Hmm.
I don't know. I might
I
be
don't
making
know.
this up as we're
You,
speaking.
you might.
Probably am.
I don't pay attention to this shit. I just go, oh, this kind of looks cool. Let's drink it.
That was like cool. That was a dusty bottle, the LCBO as well.
Wow. You got the one that's been in the back shelf like for 6 years.
Collecting fucking COVID dust. All right. I can't get over this glass.
It's fucking sick, eh? So the glasses are. Did you do the whole thing? I can't
You should post a
remember.
photo of it. Norland whiskey glass. I did get it.
Norland whiskey glass, yeah. And I don't. There's a few ones. What's it say at the bottom there? It's like two hand. That is a mouthful. 2 hand blown double walled borosilicate drinking glass. So that's the one we got right now. But they have a bunch of other ones that are actually look fantastic. They have a whole bunch of shit, and it's like all for like drinking whiskey and cocktails and shit like that.
Been designed to capture the whiskey's complex flavors and aromatics and deliver them to the senses like never, ever. I added the ever for effect.
Nice. Yeah, these glasses are fucking sick. But I apologize. I put ice in your glass.
They're your glasses.
Yeah, but like technically we're not supposed. Like they don't want you to put ice.
I think you're making that up.
I had. You know what? I 100% could be, but pretty sure they're meant.
You know
for
what it is?
fucking Neat.
The phones.
Oh yeah, fuck. That's what
it is. Did it show up last week? Did you?
I didn't listen to
notice?
the whole episode. What I did listen to, I didn't hear it. So
Fair enough. Sorry, we're just
Hopefully.
getting a little bit of feedback on our end.
yeah, that makes sense though, because you just waved your phone over the headphones,
Yeah.
and I got the feedback. So.
I think that's when you were doing it last week.
Yeah.
Too. Geniuses we
Yeah,
are.
because it only happened twice. And it was like random times. It's not like we were doing anything crazy.
And then we were wiggling these around and it was totally fine.
Yeah, so I don't know. I use this when I play fucking games too. That's how I talk to everybody, is using this.
Do you?
Yeah. That's why I had this.
Just screaming into this thing.
Sometimes, yeah.
Bulleit, are you fucking shitting me? What are you gaming right now?
A game called Valorant. Do you know what CSGO is?
Nope.
So Counter-Strike.
Okay.
It's a FPS game for PC. And like
FPS, first-person shooter, for all those listening at home.
Sorry.
I just thought it took me a second. Like, FPS, what the fuck is
I was literally about to say first-person shooter. I could see the wheels turning in your head. But yeah, it's like there's different, you can pick, there's maybe like 10 or 12 different like agents you can choose from. They all have different abilities. One dude has like recon darts, so you shoot like a bow and arrow thing and it like scans the site. It's like search and destroy. You go in, there's 2 bomb sites. One team has to plant, the other team defense. First team to win 13 rounds. Pretty much.
How long does it take to play 13 rounds?
20, 30 minutes.
That's not too bad.
No, it's actually really good because like you can play like 2 games and be like satisfied. Okay. Because like you got to think about it. Like in unrated, it's first to 13, even if you're at 12-12. So whoever gets 13 rounds, so that's what, 25 rounds you could be playing. And then in competitive, if you hit 12-12, you go to whoever, you have to win by 2. So whoever wins, so you could be playing rounds, all night. You could be playing forever. Like the longest one I saw was 49 rounds. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Were you getting a message?
Nope.
Let's just keep these off the table.
Yeah. We just got crazy feedback in our headphones. But yeah, no, it's I played it when it first came out a lot. And they were very smart. You know what Twitch is?
Yep.
So they did exclusive drops to get into the beta of the game. So you had to watch Twitch streams and then randomly their algorithm would pick random people watching and send them a code so that they could go then and play the game in beta. So there were streamers with like 200,000 plus viewers playing the game for people just waiting to
buy it,
to hopefully get a code to play in the beta.
Jesus. And
I was fortunate enough to get a code, and so I played in the beta, and then I played the first like 2 seasons. So I guess like a season's like 2 or 3 months. Played maybe 3-4 months after it got released, and kind of fell off of that. But it's a very technical game. Like if you don't know how to move properly, like you can't run and gun. So if you're running and shooting, your bullets are fucking everywhere except where you want them to go.
So it's kind of realistic, I guess.
Sort of, yeah. Like there's a mechanism called counter strafing. So if you move left, you hit right quick. So your character like dead stops, and then you'll shoot straight. And then
is it like a bit of a hack to do that?
Not really. It's like
part of the game.
It's part of the game, and that's how it was in Counter-Strike as well. I'm pretty sure how the game came to be was devs left Counter-Strike to then go and make their own game, which is then Valorant. Like if you look at
devs the developer?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go and look at the map design of a lot of Counter-Strike maps, they're pretty similar to the way the Valorant maps were designed as well. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Audrey's been playing it too. Not very good, but she tries.
Better than me.
She tries. It's very technical, and like you got to control recoil. You got to understand like where they're going to come from, how they're going to push, when to be aggressive, when not to be. Wait for your team.
I like it.
I love games like this. I'm a big first person shooter. Up until like recently, I've been playing a shit ton of Call of Duty. That game's really.
Which one? The
Cold War.
Cold War.
Yeah. Zombies they did a great job. I just think they need to release another map, which I think they did. I haven't played it though.
I played about 25 minutes of online for Call of Duty Cold War.
Did you?
It's pretty good. I liked it.
I like online. It got stale for me because
the campaign was fucked. Did you play it?
I played like 2 missions.
It was pretty good. Like it was a well done campaign.
I heard good things about it.
Like the end where they like try to like do a twist and shit was like
not good.
Well,
did they try to replicate Modern Warfare 2?
No, they tried to
that was the best campaign.
do basically the first Black Ops.
Okay. I was just thinking for like plot twists where you get
Modern
betrayed.
Warfare 2, you get betrayed.
Yeah.
Well, this one's kind of cool because you can betray.
Oh, there's a few like the
There's
first mission I did
options.
where like the first mission you can like choose to either huck this dude off the fucking balcony like instantly.
Yeah.
Or you can like kind of like keep
yeah.
him there, get some information, and then huck him off,
or turn him in.
Yeah, or keep him for later.
Yeah, so the game has lots of stuff like that.
Okay,
but the ending of the game is like there's 4 different options you can go down.
Fuck, really?
Which is pretty cool. So
you could technically play the campaign over and over again, and almost have like a slightly different variation in a sense.
I think so.
That's
also,
cool.
I think like if you decide to throw that guy off the roof in the first mission,
maybe there's an extra mission. Or it affects how you
play through certain things. All the core missions are the same, but there is slight variance.
Yeah.
So the main character is brainwashed, right? They MK Ultra'd him, literally.
Yeah.
And he's actually a captured Soviet dude.
Really?
Yeah, so the guy that you play as.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
you know in the first mission when they're at the runway?
Yeah.
And the guy gets out of the car and he shoots 2 people?
Yeah.
The guy that you play as is one of the people that gets shot.
No way.
Yeah, so the team comes up, they show at the end, the team comes up and is like, oh, we still got one alive. And then they put him through the MK Ultra program and like revive his memories and shit. And like they do missions with him.
Holy shit.
That's why like at the start you pick like, are you an MI6 guy? Are you
choose all this
CIA? Shit. Because like they're literally applying a profile to you.
That's
because you're
wild.
some Russian dude. So yeah.
That's cool.
So that's the twist. But this is the part that kind of threw me. So the guy was like he was what's the name of the bad guy? The one that they're after.
I can't remember.
I forget his name, but there's a main bad guy that's like, let's call him like Alias or something like that. Like
sure.
He's the main dude that's like the counter spy on the Russian side that's like trying to cause all this chaos.
Yeah.
And this guy that you play as on the American side who is like his right-hand man. So this guy's like full hardcore KGB, totally devoted to the cause. And then so he finds out that he's been brainwashed and you have the option to continue working with the Americans.
Yeah.
To break up your buddy's plan, or you can set up the Americans to get destroyed and nuke all of Europe.
Holy shit.
So I think they want you to pick like the heroes option, like save the day. I didn't.
You fucked the whole game.
Well, no, because this is how I thought about it. I thought about it because he got full recollection of what had happened to him.
Oh, yeah. So
and then he remembered that he was a person.
Doing?
And he's like, holy shit, the Americans like literally tinkered with my brain.
Yeah.
I've been a Russian spy my entire life. I'm a full Soviet dude. I'm down for the cause. Why would I not betray the Americans?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it seemed really stupid that you would like
betray them.
Just like knowing all the information, knowing you're brainwashed, knowing who you actually are, all these things.
All the shit they did to you.
And then still continue to work with them to destroy your country.
Yeah. Eat shit.
Yeah, it seemed dumb.
Yeah.
It didn't seem realistic.
Yeah.
But so you can choose to like set them up and like you could like sneak away, make a quick phone call, and then you set them up and kill everyone on the team.
Holy
that you did the whole game with. Kill them all. Like true, like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the nukes all go off in Europe. Like the Russians win.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That is nuts.
Yeah. I liked it.
Oh, maybe I'll have to play it.
That's why I play the campaigns, because they get me every time. I know a lot of people don't play them.
And I was the same way. So I played all of them till Modern Warfare 3. Played that one. And I don't think I played another one since, because I felt the Call of Duty campaigns could never live up to what that trilogy did. Even Modern Warfare 3 was kind of dog shit compared to Modern Warfare 2 and the original Modern Warfare. Like, everybody still looks at the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
It's a game changer.
Literally the best ever mission in a video game was the sniper mission where you're in the ghillie suit.
There's a couple best ever missions in that game. The one where you're in the AC-100 or whatever.
AC-130?
AC-130.
AC-130 above.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, that's a great mission too. That was never done before.
I'm trying to, there was another one. I can't remember what it was, but dude, those two, Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, those were the two best campaigns I've ever played in a video game. Assassin's Creed is pretty good for like stories and shit.
Oh, Assassin's Creed, yeah, but Assassin's Creed is not like I would not call that an online game.
But I'm just saying, like, it's definitely not an online game. But
for first-person shooters,
yeah,
yeah.
It's.
Did you ever play Halo? Because people that play Halo love Halo, but I don't know if they're all about Halo for the online or if they're all about it for the campaign.
So I think it was.
Is there coffee brewing in this room?
I have coffee over here.
Oh, it's killing me.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's killing me.
Do you want me to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or put a lid on it. Just put a lid on it.
I don't have a lid. I took it off. Fucking guy, you want to drink it?
Just slam it.
No, I'm drinking whiskey now.
Oh, man. Well, then why do you need open coffee in the goddamn podcast?
How can you even smell that?
Because I'm a psychopath about coffee.
Holy.
You thought I was kidding.
And we're all coffee drinkers here, too.
That's why you fucking freaks don't smell it.
I sweat coffee. I drink so much of it.
Oh, God.
Dude, I'm like 3 cups a day, man. Minimum.
What's your last cup that you'll do for the day? I think you need 8 hours for it to burn out of your system.
Oh, there's days I have it at like I'll have a coffee at like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, man. How's your sleep that night?
Fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I drink so much of it, it's like whatever. You just build a tolerance, right?
Guess. Yikes.
Like if you had it, you'd probably have the shakes.
I'm not into
I remember when Audrey had Tim Hortons, was it a latte? It was something new. It was like a cappuccino or something. I don't know. Something new. We were going out west and she had one. She was up all night, but like after she drank it, she had the shakes.
Jesus.
I'm like, okay, maybe she had like 2 that day. I'm like, okay, maybe let's not have one let's wean you off the fucking caffeine here a little bit.
Coffee's the only thing that Antonia misses. From
I was going to say, she's probably not drinking coffee right now.
No,
did she have
not.
Headaches after?
I think she went through withdrawals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's days where I don't have a coffee until like 3 just because like I'm doing shit. And it's like, holy fuck. I had the worst headache.
Yeah. There's withdrawals and all that stuff.
Yeah. Caffeine is a
hell of a drug.
Okay, let's do this fucking whiskey review.
I found the thing where it says don't put ice in it.
It says it on
Listen
there.
to the care for this glass.
Yeah.
This is where they lost me.
Okay. And they lost me with care for a glass.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's start one.
Not putting ice
So I'm
in
holding a pouch that's a fucking love glove or something like that. Please care for your Norland glass by keeping the following in mind. So they give you a list.
Mm-hmm.
Lovingly polish before use. Fuck you. The glass was designed with the intention of enjoying whiskey neat. Fuck you. The use of ice is not recommended. Fuck you.
So just not recommended.
Yeah. Because they're pretentious, that's why.
Okay. I don't know if that's the case, but yeah.
That's the reason. No other.
It's because they have other glasses that are like they specifically made this glass to be drank.
Not to be used with whiskey stones as they can damage the inner wall. What is a whiskey stone?
So I think they have like stones that you like freeze and that you can put in the glass.
So that it doesn't water down the whiskey, but it chills it.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible idea.
That's actually kind of a nice idea. I'll have to look into that because that'd be kind of nice. And then it's chilled, but you're not diluting it.
Yeah. Huh.
Wow.
Look at whiskey stones. Here we come.
Yeah.
Hand wash only using a mild detergent and non-abrasive cloth, and do not place in a microwave or oven. That is.
Hang on.
State the obvious.
You don't put glasses in the microwave?
Nope. Or the oven.
Wow. Weird. I do.
People are dumb. Because some asshole would have put that in the microwave. It would have gone bang. And then would have called up them and be like, what the fuck, these cheap fucking glasses? I paid $65 for these.
Do you remember the video craze of people putting like grapes inside of a glass inside the microwave? Like,
no.
They would turn.
I've never heard of this in my life.
We were in like grade 8, grade 9. And
does it go how you would expect?
Dude, the grape would fucking like freak out or some shit. It was wild, and then like fucking bang.
And go poof.
But yeah, they would put the glass like upside down and a grape inside the glass.
And it would bounce like a ping pong ball.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm guessing from the water, like trying to.
I think so. If that was my recollection of it.
You ever put this sounds weird,
okay,
but it can be done, and I didn't know this. You can, if you have like a Ziploc bag that's got pizza in it, you can put that in the microwave, and it'll warm up the pizza and not melt the plastic.
What?
Yeah.
I just don't put Ziploc bags in the microwave.
Well, sometimes you're on a construction site and you
that's
forgot.
What you got to do.
Yeah, sometimes you got to get by in this world.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool that you can do that.
Yeah.
I thought it would fucking melt.
I assumed that it would melt too. Yeah. It doesn't. Because microwaves
I heard you could put tinfoil in a microwave.
You're supposed to every time. No joke. One of the guys I work with, he's a great guy, but I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. You know You know the sandwich wrapping where like one side's tinfoil and the other side's paper?
Paper, yeah. He threw that in there?
Threw that in there.
Ah, hell yeah.
Immediately caught on fire.
Well, yeah,
and this is in a lunchroom with like 60 guys, and I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? He's like, fuck, I didn't know. I'm like, it's metal. You're an electrician. Really?
That's fantastic.
Oh, before I get too carried away, shout out to Nick, friend of the show, Lucas's buddy.
Okay.
He hooked a brother up with some drugs last weekend. I was in a pinch. So
hell yeah.
It was legal marijuana, but
cool.
Shout out
to Nick. Yeah.
Told him I'd shut him out.
Way to come through, brother.
Yeah. Hook a brother up.
Nice.
So if anyone needs free drugs, call Nick.
Call Nick. Yeah, his real name's Peter.
All right,
okay, let's do this.
Let me finish this.
Review. We brought it up at literally the start of the podcast. We're now 20 minutes in.
I don't like to feel pressured. I also kind of like enjoying the first one.
I don't blame you.
Because it changes as you drink it.
True.
Goes from warm to cool. Then it dilutes a little.
Oh, that's the stuff right there. I think I'm going it.
You just passed me one of those.
Fuck's yeah. You got it. Do you want another one?
No. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna describe this for the listeners.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get real deep.
It's good.
It's got a lot more flavor than the rye that we drank last week.
Yeah.
The rye was
a little more burn though.
Much more smoother. I believe is a grammatically correct way to pronounce that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Many more smooths.
Very technical term.
It's got nice flavor.
It's really good flavor.
It's got a nice little burn on the way down.
Yeah, get you warm.
Mm-hmm. Some people I don't know if will like the burn. There's definitely smoother bourbons where you can get the full flavor without the burn.
True.
For me, this is an 8.2.
Okay, yeah, that's right along the lines I was going.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was going to say 8.3.
Bulleit was never my top choice,
I always
but
feel
I
like
liked
I'm
it.
like 1 point ahead of you. Always.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But mentally, 5 steps behind. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, 100%. No, I got to go 8.3. This is one of my favorite fucking whiskeys.
It's very good.
It's just the flavor is just so it's so good. And I find with the ice and when it gets diluted a little, the last few sips or whatever, or your last little drink out of it is sweet. Once it dilutes a little. That's why I kind of had to go 8.3. Okay.
That's why I wanted to drink the full one first, because I wanted to get the full effect of it. These are cute little juice glasses.
I like them. It fits like 2 shots, perfect.
I'm not even a little bit mad at them.
I like the double glass thing. I think it's fucking cool.
You should post a photo of it online so people understand what we're talking about with next week.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a floating glass inside of a prism.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
Geometry.
Sure.
Not really.
Maybe.
Here's your weekly. All right, so you're 8.3.
I'm 8.3. Did you write them down? Yeah, I did. You're 8.2.
I'm 8.2. Here's your weekly Dogecoin update. Buy it.
What's it at?
It's at 0.6. It's at 6 cents.
It was at 7 cents the last time I looked.
Yeah, it's been up as high as
midweek.
9 cents this week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I should have bought one.
Bitcoin is up.
Okay.
Huge.
So yeah, but it's up huge. So
Elon bought it.
I heard that it was at $25,000 for a coin. Per coin or whatever it was, right? It was $25,000.
How long ago though?
No,
a while ago.
So and then Elon decides he's going to invest $1.5 billion into
It was
Bitcoin.
Already at $50,000 a coin when he did that. He did that 2 days ago.
I thought it was lower than that.
No, it was at 50 grand a coin.
Anyways, he fucking invested
It's gone up 10 grand.
Yeah. And it fucking went up so
because
much.
Tesla announced that they were going to accept Bitcoin as payment.
Yeah.
So he bought a bunch of it.
Because he mentioned that they were working on it.
The company bought a bunch of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know that they were working on trying to figure out how to do it. But they were that's the route they're going so that you can exchange.
It's an interesting thing. We were talking about it at work, and it opens up a couple different doors that I didn't really think about. In a way, it's a risk because if you start accepting Bitcoin as payment, it's good. Like it has a dollar for dollar value, but it still kind of has to be based off of something, right? So like, let's say like a Tesla is like 100,000 US, just for an easy number.
Yeah.
And a Bitcoin is worth 50 grand. So I pay you 2 coins. So you're still basing it off of the US dollar.
How do you do that how does that interaction take place?
Over online. It's digital. So like it'd be like a transfer.
Okay.
There's a lot of different ways you can do it.
Okay.
There's like crypto exchanges and all that stuff, and you can send money or convert it to cash and pay whatever the fuck. But I think they're actually going to
convert it to like a dollar value.
But I don't think they're going to do that in that sense. I think like if it cost 1.5 coins, I'm going to give Tesla 1.5 coins.
But could you do like, so let's say if it's like 1 point at the time, let's say maybe the value of the coin goes up and now it's only worth like 1.22 of a coin.
Can you pay 1.22 of a
okay,
coin.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay.
You can pay a percentage of it. So, but then Tesla will have 1.22 a payment as a coin, which is good if it stays high, but then it could go down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
and now you lost that money.
Well, it's almost like there's an inflation on the dollar or deflation on the dollar.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I'm sorry for anyone who's way more into this than me. I was just thinking about this the other day.
Yeah.
It's good if it stays where it's at when you bought it, but if it goes down, but also then if you just keep getting coins given to you, that's good too. Because then you got a fucking lot of coins coming your way.
I don't think it's ever I don't think it'll ever be a bad thing, even if it goes down, because if Tesla starts taking payments, which they've already announced that they're, I don't know, it's not now that you can do it, but if it's going to be in the near future,
very shortly, yeah,
that you can fucking pay for Bitcoin. So they're literally going to be the first like official company to pay for, you can pay Bitcoin to purchase something. Once they do it,
more people are going to do it.
So many other people are going to catch on,
which will drive the price up.
Yeah. So everything that they get, and again, sooner or later, it's got to plateau at something. You would think.
Well, it goes through waves, right? Like it goes through stretches where it levels out.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have, and it just kind of like floats in between like a grand or two, and then it'll have its spikes, and then it'll level out.
But what I'm saying is,
it's going to have its dips as well.
You would think it would get to a point where instead of moving like a grand, it's only going to maybe move like a few dollars or even cents, for that matter.
It's almost
just like the actual dollar value.
So the last like 4 days, it's gone up $10,000 a coin. But it's almost leveled out now. Now it like fluctuates between like 59,000 and 60,000 a coin.
Yeah.
And again, like you're talking like cents and dollars, like, which is not a big scheme, which isn't a whole lot in the big scheme of things. It's but like to your point, as more companies start accepting it, it legitimizes.
It's got to only go up, and then
people are going to want to start to buy it.
For me, at a certain point, like, because everything's based off the dollar, but just to get to that.
See, I don't even know if it's built. I don't even know if it's based off the dollar. This is the problem with me not knowing a whole lot about it.
And I had absolutely nothing.
Is it based off the dollar, or is that just how I think it's just how much it's worth?
Yeah.
So we look at it like in a standard way, right? Like I would see it like, oh, that's worth $60,000 US, but it's not. $60,000 will get you 1 coin.
Yeah.
It feels like it's the inverse, but it's not, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think a coin costs what it costs. It's just you have to relate it to some sort of fiat currency.
Yeah, true. So I guess it could just go up for...
It could go up to $1 million a coin.
Wow.
There was an apprentice at work like 4.5 years ago. I worked with him.
But it's not really necessarily then considered like, sure, $1 million, so 60K is 1 coin, but you're not looking at it as 1 coin per se. You
buy parts of coins.
Yeah.
So like, oh no, 60,000 is worth 1 coin.
Yeah, but like even then, like when you start to be able to pay for something, you're not necessarily looking at it like, here's like 1 coin.
No, it's pieces.
Yeah, it's
like how gold used to be.
You're literally. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird.
It's confusing. Yeah, but this is what I was going through the other day, and I'm sure there's people that are like, you fucking idiot. You don't understand. You're right, I don't.
Oh, yeah. Ryan brought it up. I was playing games with him and Eric the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ryan's like, I listened to your podcast where you guys talked about the stock market. Chris did a terrible job.
Certainly. I said that though.
I'm like, we're both idiots and we don't know what we're talking about.
I was texting with him the other day.
Laughing.
I was texting him the other day. I'm like, I have no idea what it is.
He's so funny. Okay, I got Ryan. Shout out to Ryan and Eric. We were playing with Eric too. Ryan goes, if we win this game, we were playing Call of Duty Warzone, and he's like, if we win this game, you got to shout me out on the podcast. I said, yeah, okay. Well, we got instantly destroyed.
And he still got a shout out, so fuck off, right?
Oh, man.
So people like Ryan are bashing their heads against the fucking wall.
Yeah, but I think that's a lot of people that listen to the podcast.
That's okay, though. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
But that's a disclaimer.
Yeah, like, listen.
You're not coming to us for news or interesting
We're giving
things.
you bits and pieces and our takes
things
on
that we hear. We're giving you like quarter truths and half-baked ideas.
Yeah. And then our baked ideas.
It's silly. But yeah, I was texting with Ryan earlier in the week about it. But yeah, like the amount of Bitcoin I own doesn't total one coin.
How much you own?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. True.
But it's not a coin.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy. It's so funny.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten into that shit.
You still can. Okay, so anyways, there was an apprentice at work who he didn't buy it. His buddies, this is when Bitcoin was at a level that I thought was insane. It was like $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a coin.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that was on its run. This is 4.5 years ago. And the guy and two of his buddies split one coin and it was 10 grand. And I thought that was like the dumbest thing I'd ever heard in my life.
Yeah, now they have a shit ton of money.
If they sold it though, because it dipped. There was a couple of years where it dipped down.
Yeah.
And like, let's say they got to 20 grand. They're like, fuck it, let's sell it. But Bitcoin's one of those things where like, you don't really need to sell it. Like, cause you're not, unless like you're investing your fucking entire future into it. Well, like just leave it in there. Invest an amount that you can afford with, it's like anything, any investment. Put in what you can afford to lose.
Yeah.
And then just let it fucking ride and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I think you're going to get a lot of people that don't sell Bitcoin anymore because, again, if Tesla's success with being able to purchase their cars with Bitcoin and more companies get on this thing, I think you'll see a lot of people stop selling Bitcoin and they'll just buy, which in theory, wouldn't that just increase the value of it?
Sure.
If everybody's just buying and not selling?
Well, it would create the demand for it, so that's what drives the price.
Right? Because if you're not, like, I guess technically you're selling it to somebody else, but they're just taking your shares.
Why don't you ask Ryan when you're gaming with him?
I should, but that was like, we literally played like 2 games and we were heavily in a war zone.
Yeah, and we do have to get Ryan on here eventually, but
I can't wait till we can get fucking people back on these things.
COVID live.
I was telling my dad earlier, Mike, that's one thing.
That you were going to poison him?
Well, no, it's like,
steal his money?
Like, for the, like, starting the podcast, like, one of my reasons was to sit here.
Hang out with buddies.
Sit here and talk to, like, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
But then to also have other best friends and other people that are fucking way more smarter than we are to sit here and shoot the shit with and learn a few things. Mm-hmm. But again, mostly just to sit here with friends and have something to look back on. Even if it wasn't put on Spotify, whatever, and we literally did this for us.
Yeah.
Like, again, how many times do we just sit at the table and drink on a Saturday night, talk shit?
Now we're just recording it.
Yeah, now we're recording those sessions. Like, I still want to do a absolute blackout fucking Friday where we're sitting at a table, like
the unlistenable episode.
Yeah. And like just for us, you know, like,
just keep it in the vault.
Like, there's times that one fucking night I'm like, I fell asleep on the couch, went upstairs, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. I was drinking some water in the kitchen, and then everybody else came upstairs, and we ended up shooting the shit till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Then we're like, hey, now we're going to bed. And then me and you stayed up an extra 2 hours after
Standing in the doorways
talking
of the
about
bedroom.
the podcast. Like, and it's like, hey, dude, I got to go to bed. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, fuck. Like, those nights are like the best nights. And it's just like the conversation takes on forever. Like, sure, there's some shit that definitely needs to be taken out, but That'd be a fucking 7-hour podcast of us just fucking.
We're talking in circles.
Yeah. Arguing about nonsense, and we only know like an eighth of the fucking facts.
I think an eighth is generous. I don't even think it's that high. No, it might be way less.
Yeah.
No, it's certainly way less.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, I've since read some articles on the stock market thing.
Yeah.
My fucking brain can't formulate it. I understand it way better in my head than I can actually like explain it.
So I've heard a couple people talk about it that have.
And that wasn't me just saying like I wanted to fucking dive into it. I think I've like wrapped my brain fully around it now.
So
don't ask me to explain it.
so I've heard other people say that if you actually want to look into like stocks and like trading and doing day trades and kind of shit like that, like understanding the stock market, it's almost a full-time job just to understand it, which is insane. Like,
and you have to like be watching like
you have to
companies you're investing in. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like for an average Joe, just for like my experience with it, like me, like most people, if there's someone you know that and you trust that's like does like wealth management for a living, just honestly, you'd be better served just fucking giving them the money that you would invest yourself because they're paid to look at it and deal with this shit all day.
Yeah.
Where you're fucking working all day and then you check and you didn't realize that a stock went down 20% today and you've got X amount of money tied up into that.
Yeah, and that could just be the next day. It could go fucking up 30%.
Sure, whatever, right? But
goes down 20, comes up fucking 22.
You don't know.
Like,
you're not watching it. You don't know. It's fucking
It
madness.
could also go all the way down, and then that company goes bankrupt. Now you're fucked.
Yeah, that's happened before.
You think?
That's definitely happened before.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy world.
I'd rather.
I wouldn't mind understanding it more, but for me, like doing it myself,
do you need to?
I don't think so.
No.
Like I have personal investor, dude.
There you go. Leave it with that.
Yeah, I send him my money and say,
hopefully he sends it back.
Here you go, and like I check it every like 3 months, and we're doing good.
Cool.
Yeah, and like it's cool too. Like, again,
and hopefully he's not caught up in a Ponzi scheme.
Before COVID, like he would come over and go through the investments and shit. And when I first set it up, it's like, hey, what do you want to do? Like, you looking for something more long-term, short-term? Do you want to go high risk, low risk? And it's crazy.
Yep. High risk when you're young.
That's what that was my first account.
Just fucking take your
I think it was like mid to high risk.
Party naked.
Yeah. Just fucking, here's my money. And hopefully it does
fucking just spend it on hookers.
Yeah. And blow. Don't forget blow. Can't just do the one.
Oh, fuck. I had something I was going to brain.
Yeah. Brains do that.
It was fucking something too.
What was it? It
was along these lines, I think, but it was a different avenue.
Okay.
Shit.
Fuck.
We'll cut this out. Keep talking. What do you got?
Cut this out? Fuck.
I know. I'm only kidding.
Who cares? So our brains working here. It's fucking freezing. Why is it so fucking cold? And what happened to this fucking polar vortex and all this fucking snow we were supposed to get hit with?
I told you, I'm not, when I was explaining this is what I read. This is what I was told.
No, I know, but it's all over the news and shit too. Like you hear it all the time.
I don't know. It hasn't snowed, which is good. It's probably been too fucking cold to snow.
It's been cold the last few days here.
No.
Like I highly debate working out right now because it's so fucking cold out
What's
there.
it like in the garage? It's got to be around zero.
So I put the heater on. I leave the heater on.
The water's not frozen, so it's above zero.
Nope. The pipe's frozen in one of the bathrooms today.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's good now.
Did it burst?
No. It's good now.
I was lucky.
Yeah. It's good now.
This is the type of weather where it does.
Yeah. And it's just in recent years that the one bathroom, the pipes freeze. Anyways, the fucking garage gets real cold, but I usually put the heater on about an hour or two before I work out and let kind of like this small little radius heat up. But the bar, because the bar is fucking
it's an inanimate object.
Yeah, it is freezing. You almost want to wear gloves, but like I don't want to wear gloves because gloves. Don't be a pussy.
No. Wear gloves and then take selfies of it afterwards.
No, because I don't have
wear the ones,
shorts like Zach.
Wear the ones where your fingertips are cut off.
Yo, okay, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I used to like laugh at those guys at the gym that would wear those.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no,
you can change your opinion.
That's not fine.
It's fine.
No, that's not fine, Chris.
I'll photograph you doing it. It's all right.
I just wear thick sweatpants and a hoodie. And I usually put the hood on and keep the head heat
and
in.
you keep that going the whole time? Like it's still like you won't really warm up?
There's a lot of times, yeah, like I don't even in the winters, it's hard to break a sweat out there. No. It's so cold.
I'm putting well, I've told you, I'm putting a fucking
like floor heater.
Half the garage is gonna be a gym / podcast studio.
Okay.
And I'm putting a real heater in there, like a gas fired heater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like so, like if I wanted to be,
you guys have a gas line in it?
Yeah,
Fuck, that was
what the fuck?
That was a dumb fucking question.
Did you just say that to me?
Yeah, I did. That came out of my mouth. You know what I was thinking? A fucking propane tank.
No,
that's what I have.
I live in a subdivision.
I know, Chris. I know. It's been said there.
I don't have coal.
Clip it and ship it. Fuck.
So I'm gonna have a gas line run out to the garage to put a proper heater in.
Nice.
And I don't care how much it's gonna cost because I'm not going out there.
Dude,
this year has been disjointed.
At least you redid the garage in a somewhat manageable fashion where you got some insulation in there. I don't think there's anything out in there. Like anything.
There'll be some, but it's minimal.
It is cold.
What's the floors like above it? Is there bedrooms above it?
Yeah.
There's something there. But the problem is...
there's something there, but...
the walls aren't insulated and the doors aren't insulated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My walls aren't insulated. The only good thing I have out there is those plastic mats. Like the whole garage is those plastic mats. True.
So at least the floor is not freezing.
Yeah. And when me and Audrey get our place,
I'm going in.
Oh, I have extras. Yeah, I'll just do that at ours as well.
I want to put the artificial turf down in my garage for some reason.
Do you?
I want to.
Put a sled in
between my toes.
Put a sled in there.
A sled?
Yeah.
Like a fucking like a CrossFit sled?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They're fantastic. That shit'll fucking get you going.
I'm not doing CrossFit in my garage.
You don't have to do CrossFit. You just push across the floor. That's all you do.
If I want to do that, I'll go to the guy that's 3 doors down who does it in the park across the street.
Oh, does he?
He does that shit a lot. Oh. He's always flipping tires out there.
What's his name?
Fucking Jack guy. I don't know what his name is. He's fucking swole.
Well, I need a training partner.
He's fucking taking all the vagina out of the neighborhood because he just runs around shirtless. Jacked. He saves 0 pussy for the rest of us. He's a handsome guy. I will give him that.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's fucking got it dialed in.
Yeah, he's doing the right things.
Yeah, yeah.
He eats healthy.
Yeah. He's not drinking fucking whiskey on a Saturday afternoon. He's dedicated to the game. He wears the gloves with the fingertips cut off.
Okay.
Because he's not a pussy like you.
No, he is a pussy.
No.
He is.
I'm just
because he doesn't want the calluses.
I want you to put them on your hands.
I'm not going to do it, Chris. There was one guy at the gym we used to go to. And it was like he made cloth fucking...
Are they homemade?
But they looked homemade.
Good for him.
No, not good for him. Not good. And he was the skinniest dude, and he'd walk out with his hands like this, hands out to the side. And it's like, dude, you're like fucking 100 pounds soaking wet. Relax.
Why are you judging this guy so hard?
Because it's annoying.
Why is it annoying?
Why annoying. Is what he That's wears? Why I stopped going to the fucking
Why
gym.
Is what he wears on his hands annoy you?
Pussy. Fucking workout. It's a heated gym.
I like how upset
Get some calluses on your fucking hands. Chris literally looked down at his hands. Oh, man. My hands are bad, though, because I got, like, fat hands. Like, when I grab, like, right here, crinkles.
So they rip.
And when I'm grabbing the bar, it, like, squishes in with the bar.
You know what would fix that?
Gloves.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would.
See, now you're catching on.
I don't think it would.
Ankle tape.
I think my hands.
Maybe ankle tape would work.
Maybe if I just like, I don't know, got nothing.
You know what I think is worse than gloves?
Maybe if I not Edward Scissorhands. What was that fucking?
Yeah, put fucking knives on your hands.
The beer fucking where you tape the.
You're doing a poor job at describing this.
You know where you get the like
keg?
No, the 40, the oldie.
Yeah,
you
the 40 ouncer.
Yeah, and you duct tape your hands to them.
Oh, like Edward 40 hands.
That's what it is.
It's called.
That's what it is. I was on the right lines. Just not Edward Scissorhands.
You know what I don't like more than glove? I'd rather people wear gloves. I don't like when people chalk their hands. That to me feels more pretentious.
No, but chalking actually helps because
You know what works better? Gloves.
No, it doesn't. I can guarantee you it doesn't. Because gloves will still slip.
I have no dog in this fight. But I feel like I'm pro glove.
So Zach,
because I hate the fingertip thing. I don't like how they look. They remind me of like cyclists.
I hate the fucking gloves.
They're cyclist hands.
Just don't wear fucking gloves. Anyways, I was never really thought about chalk, but I saw all these other guys fucking wear chalk, and I was talking to Zach because Zach fucking trains now, and dude's fucking jacked. And I'm like, dude, like, got it? Like, what do you do? What do you use? All this other shit. Like, how are you training? What are your training programs like? And he's like, chalk. He wears a belt. I don't wear a belt. I probably should, but I don't. I'm like, chalk, really? He's like, dude, it's game changer.
No, it's not.
My hands sweat a lot, like in the summers.
It's silly. You don't need it.
You chalk your hands, they're not moving off that fucking bar, dude. They're locked in. It's nuts. Because it's cheese grater, right? Like the fucking bar's got that like cheese grater.
Grow up. Just hold on to it. Don't let it slip.
But you're okay wearing gloves. Grow up. Don't wear gloves.
I don't wear gloves. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Bullshit.
I don't wear gloves.
Chris. Okay, we're going to work
with
out.
my hands.
We're going to work out.
And what? I'm going to put gloves on my hands?
No, you're going to put chalk because you're going to realize that you can't hold on to the bar anymore because
yes, I can because I'm an adult male. And I don't need to wear a fucking belt around my neck.
Around your neck. You might.
Are we masturbating or are we working out?
Both. Both. When we're training together, it'll be both. Oh my God.
Chalk.
Yeah, no, chalk does help. In the summers, because I sweat like a fucking hooker in church. I had that garage door wide open just to get a little breeze going through the fucking. I almost need a fucking fan in there in the summer.
It's probably good though, working in that high heat though.
So much
it's good
better.
for you.
Love it. I would rather it be fucking 30 degrees out the entire fucking time.
You're just sweating the whole time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you got lots of water.
Yeah, definitely. I would always suggest that if you're working in high heat environments.
Maybe
make sure you're hydrated.
Maybe some orange juice just in case your blood sugars drop a little.
No, orange juice is poison. They should ban that shit.
No, you need that. Or Gatorade.
You don't need fucking sugar.
I do because my blood sugars drop.
I would say Gatorade be better because the electrolytes, but
true.
I
usually have orange juice in the house though, so it's nice to get that sugar in you.
It's like drinking pop.
Nah,
it is.
Yeah, well, I'm not denying it. Yeah, but it like for me, like again, my blood sugars will drop and shit when I'm training hard, so just have that like little sugar rush and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better than eating an orange because then then I'll just throw up because I got food in my belly.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I just saw something about there's some lobby, I don't know if it's in the States or Canada, but they're trying to have they're trying to change the idea of what juice is. Like, I think it's like a recommended part of like diets and stuff like that. And they're trying to like say, no, it shouldn't be because of the amount of sugar in it.
Yeah. I have juice.
It's like pop.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Dude, there's like 40 grams of sugar in one glass.
And that's a Coke. Coke is like 42 grams of sugar.
Or like 56 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty fucking close. And you're giving it to children.
Yeah. I think juice should only be like freshly squeezed.
Now you're talking.
Dude, that shit is bomb.
But I think
I would love a juicer, but like you need so much shit just to get one cup of something. It's insane.
I always buy, when I cook with a recipe that's got like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I have no idea.
Squeezed lemon juice?
Yeah. But I have no idea how much. Like,
2 cups is?
2 like tablespoons or like a cup.
Well, why don't you just measure it?
Okay, but you're not listening to the story. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how many lemons equals that.
Oh, okay.
Of like freshly squeezed.
Sure. Yeah.
So I buy like.
Sometimes it could be more, sometimes it could be less.
I'll buy like 6 lemons. It's always like 1. Always.
Well, maybe
you can get a lot of juice out of 1 little lemon.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Do you do the trick where you roll it a little bit?
No.
Oh, you should.
No, I use my hands with no chalk or gloves on them, and I squeeze the lemon.
Before you cut it, you roll it, and it like breaks it from like the
breaks the membranes up in it.
Yeah, and you'll get way more out of it.
Well, that seems like a reasonable idea. Fine.
Try that next time. I'm surprised Antonia hasn't fucking told you to do that.
How's she going to tell me? She doesn't cook.
I feel like she does.
I cook.
Oh, really?
Because I'm a control freak. That's the only reason.
Oh. Anyways, she did teach me that fucking trick the last time we were at the cottage to flip the knife upside down.
Yes.
And I I will admit that I made it seem like you were an idiot for doing it the opposite way. During the time, she's like, Chris, turn the knife over. You're dulling the blade. I'm like, yeah, Chris, you didn't know that?
Yeah, you just heard that for the first time.
And I'm like, fuck, that's smart. And I do that all the time now. I'm like, that's so much easier.
Yeah, she has great tips.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And she does cook. But
yeah, I was going to say,
I like cooking more. Because again, I'm it's more of a control freak thing. Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
I miss your
I'll level with you.
I miss your pasta dish. The
pasta's so easy.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? It's just different when somebody else makes it.
That is true.
And like what you would
everything's better when you don't have to cook it.
Yeah, you would bring it to the cottage, and it's just so good. Like it's so easy.
You just fucking
throw it in the oven, stir it like twice, done.
Yeah.
Fucking throw it on a plate and you got lunch tomorrow.
I was talking with a guy
so fucking much.
Like, it's basically a casserole. It's like casseroles are for people that don't know how to cook.
It's like a ziti.
What's a ziti?
Pretty much
a casserole?
Like that pasta thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'm not opposed to them, but
it's like pasta, meat, and a bunch of cheese.
Have at
it. In a dish, and you just fucking bake ziti. There you go. That's literally what you're making.
Is that Italian? That word?
Nah, maybe. I don't know.
This is the first I've ever heard that word.
Really? Baked ziti?
Yeah. You're at a computer?
Yeah. I don't want to fuck with that one. So
no, fuck with that one. What do you have on here? Is this just like a clamp so it doesn't fly off?
Yeah, but it's not like, so it was more so for my last laptop. This is a newer one. My other one was like a 2010. So it's thin. So I had to like kind of jerry rig it. But usually I take this on sites where like I don't have to move. No, I said I got my cup back here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, like I jerry rigged it so it kind of fits this one now. But yeah, I take it on site with me when like I don't have to work like super fast. Let's see. Continue. Bake ziti. I'm looking up a picture for you.
Yeah, sorry, I was just staring at this fucking thing, which isn't. I just realized isn't very good. It's a very good radio play.
By Innovative, they do a whole bunch.
So you bring this to a job site with you?
Yeah, sometimes, and I'll connect my camera to the laptop so my images go on the laptop instead of a 3-inch LCD screen.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, literally, here's a baked ziti.
Give me the garbage on this.
I'm trying to find the fucking. Show me the picture, bitch.
Go to images. Oh, that looks exactly like what I make.
Literally, it's just they put like more cheese on top.
Yeah.
So there's like a cheese crust.
I'm a big fan of baked pasta. I'll be honest.
But it's literally
cheating for food, but I like it.
I don't know what.
Like it's just too easy. It shouldn't count.
Sub for penne. It's a ziti is a pasta.
Oh, okay.
Olive oil, Italian sausage, ground beef or pork, onions, garlic, rosemary. There's a whole bunch of.
All right.
It's just seasoning, and you just mix it all together. Done.
Yeah, that's basically what I do.
Yeah.
My shit's easy as fuck.
Yeah, and it tastes so good.
But you need those things if you're going for like a weekend away where.
Oh, dude, it's so much better.
Because you just put it away and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We fucking cooking a meal for 10.
No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Let's pause so I can piss my pants real quick.
Sure. All right, Chris is back from taking a piss. My brother's got... Okay, what app do you use for, like, sports bets?
Okay, so I don't have a...
Set app?
No. Use Bet365.
Okay, so now, quick question. When you're betting on fights...
Yeah.
Can you bet up until the actual fight starts? Like before their walkouts? Like on the app you use? Because I remember
I don't use betting fights.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't use an app, but I know how they operate.
So
you should be able to bet right up until game time.
They
might lock them out within a few minutes, though.
That's what I thought. So because I remember when we were watching, what was the last fight?
Probably the Tyson fight.
It was the Tyson fight.
No, Garcia.
No, it was Tyson fight. Because
Connor was betting.
Connor was there, and he was betting.
He has Bet365.
Okay, because I remember he's like, who do I take? Who do I take? And I'm like, fucking bet on Jake Paul. And you guys didn't fucking bet on Jake Paul. And he's like, I'm going to put $10 more on this guy.
Oh, my God.
And so my brother got the, like, DraftKings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to bet on the UFC fights when Connor was fighting. And it wouldn't let him bet on any of the fights.
Okay.
Now, I wonder if that was because he just set up his account.
My guess would be DraftKings up here doesn't let you bet the same way that it does in the States.
Okay.
So
Bet365.
Yeah. So this is Bet365 is not a Canadian company. So like
I don't
most
think
of
any of them are.
well, no, but when they see, DraftKings is like technically like a fantasy sports thing,
Yeah.
right? But fucking think this through. Bet365 is a British-based one, which allows you to like bet on individual things, different props, and all those things. Betway's the same way,
Right.
and how it's set up. In Canada, or at least in Ontario, we have, and it's the same in the States. Like in certain states, there's different like licensed gaming commissions for each state and province.
Yeah.
In Ontario, you can't bet on individual games.
Okay.
So I would bet that you can't bet on individual fights the same. You would have to do like a pro line ticket where like you bet on 3 fights.
Yeah.
And they all have to come through in order for you to win. They rig the gaming, like they rig the sports betting in this province, literally. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, it's fucking rigged. No, it actually is, because the odds are always less. So like if you go to the Vegas odds and if you live there, you could bet on a game today.
Yeah.
The odds here are actually worse for you in Ontario to bet. And you have to do more than one game.
Yeah.
Just because we have old, antiquated betting laws.
Yeah.
So when you sign up for Bet365, you kind of go outside of that because you're not betting within
Ontario's.
No, it's just like
whatever.
Create an account, and then we operate out of this. And if you're part of that, then you're part of that.
Cool.
But you can't, most of the time, you can't put your credit card on there, and you can't send money. And so like you have to buy like prepaid cards and shit like that.
Like a prepaid Visa,
which is yeah, exactly. Like if you want to throw $100 on your account, it's not a big deal.
No, there's ways around an extra step.
Just an extra step.
Yeah.
I would say that DraftKings probably has a deal with Canada or the Ontario government where you can't bet on individual sporting events. Because the weird thing is, when you watch UFC games or UFC fights, there's always like somebody like, oh, some bettor just dropped 15,000 on so-and-so on DraftKings. And it's like a sponsored tweet by DraftKings.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can do that here. I don't think you could drop 15,000 on somebody on DraftKings in Ontario.
So that was the thing that I was getting pissed about, because I remember like, because my brother's like, God, I should bet on the fights or whatever. I'm like, okay, like download like DraftKings. Like literally the UFC is promoted by them. Like,
yeah,
that's probably your best bet. I'm like, I know Chris uses one. No, I thought you did, but obviously you don't.
No, all of my betting is done with other people.
Yeah, no.
I'm always betting, but it's always with other people.
Yeah, see, no. I thought you were betting.
I'm trying to stay away because if I get on that app train, it's fucking
game over.
My mortgage is gone. Everything. You know, I got a hunch. I think the Leafs are going to win tonight.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what?
Leafs are going to win tonight.
I'll put my house up. Why not?
Jesus Christ. No, so so I'm like, just get DraftKings. And so he did. And I'm like, you should be able to bet on like the fight. And he's like, dude, I literally the next fights I can bet on are like in 2 weeks. I'm like, what?
So they may have a lockout period then.
Yeah. So I think you can only bet up until like a certain time before the actual like pay-per-view or the actual like event starts, which is very annoying.
That seems dumb.
Yeah. And again, like, so he's on it because he signed up.
And that seems like a way for them to lose fucking money too, because
100%.
You got to let people bet.
Yeah.
As they're drinking all night.
Dude.
Let them fucking splash
first couple of fights.
Yeah.
Shit, I lost. Okay, I got this.
I'm loading up on this.
I got this.
You got a few fucking whiskeys
double
in
down.
Yeah.
Got to double down, baby.
Yep, exactly.
And then the next thing you know, you lose all your money in your house.
Splash some dividends around.
But yeah, so my brother got it. And so he's been using it for hockey. And I'm like, dude, you can't just like bet on a game like Tampa's going to win or like Toronto's going to win or fucking St. Louis is going to win.
And it still won't let them do it that way?
Nope.
Yeah, so they have an agreement with the Ontario Gaming Commission.
And it's like what you said, how it's more of like a fantasy like betting system. So he like pretty much picks a lineup. And he's got a salary.
Oh, fuck that.
And with that salary, you pick a captain. Captain points are like 1.5 points. It's fucking weird. But he's doing better now. He lost like $25.
$25,000.
No, just 25.
Yeah, I get it. Wink, no touch. Yeah, no big deal.
And
we'll just say dollars for thousands.
Yeah, sure. And he just to like understand, because again, like he was picking like Mitch Marner as his captain. But to pick him as the captain, so when you pick a captain,
takes an X amount of
the salary is going to be increased because you get 1.5 points or 1.5 times for the points for your captain. So you pick an all-star instead of paying $9,000, you're paying 11 grand. Well, now you got to pick like dog shit players in the rest of your lineup just to fill your lineup. So you kind of figured it out a little bit, but like, dude, there's websites that you can like subscribe to that will literally be like, boom, here's your lineup. This is what we recommend.
And I bet you they operate on like a 70% clip.
Yeah, it's
like I bet they're pretty high returns.
Yeah, and I hear more about it for football, but
there is
I don't like football.
Like there's a thing. Well, but you could subscribe to one of those sites.
Yeah.
And play fantasy football
and
know nothing and make money.
Dude, there's people that make a living.
Yeah, but that's the people that are running that shit, right? But like
true.
But if you want to do it as a casual fan, I'm sure you could probably do okay.
Yep.
I'm sure you could.
But again, you got to take into account like if you're subscribed to that, you got to make enough money to pay your subscription and maybe a loss or two a month.
I would say more than 2.
Well, I'm just saying, right? Yeah. Like because again, that's an extra pay just to fucking.
Fantasy sports has turned into such a calculated thing where it's almost like poker, where it's not gambling, it's more of a game. Like it's like there's actually skill involved. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because I think there was weird rules around like online poker because it wasn't gambling. It was like technically like a skill set. There was something weird that happened in Canada and stuff like that.
Dude, you can literally
This is years ago. This is like 10 years ago when they that whole purge happened.
Yeah.
But and there's a reasonable argument to go to that because apparently there's a bunch of algorithms and stuff like that, and guys are running numbers and shit. And like you said, you can subscribe to people that say pay for this.
Dude, these headphones are game changers. I don't know how we did the podcast without them. I just have my headphones off for like 2 seconds.
You're like, I'm done.
And I'm like, whoa, this sounds real weird. And then I put them back on. I'm like, there we go.
There we go. Tuned in.
Now I can hear them.
Are we louder or quieter on these things?
What do you mean?
Like generally, like do we talk
when
in a
the
more
podcast goes out?
No. Like when we have the earphones in, because you see the levels on here.
We're fine. Like we're fine. Usually when we start, we're a little quieter, but then we get the whiskey in us, and
yeah. Speaking of that, should we reload?
Yeah, I could do another. But yeah, no, I was just curious if
that way my Lucas uses brother-in-law, friend of the show,
that way,
former guest. Betway.
Okay.
I think that one's pretty easy to use because I think you can just literally e-transfer them. Yeah, that's good.
2?
No, that's good. You can just e-transfer money into them, which is nice.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to go through the extra step of thing.
Yeah.
But Bet365, I remember I tried to sign up for that years ago for the Kentucky Derby. Yeah. That tells you everything you need to know.
Definitely not what I was expecting. The man goes for the Kentucky Derby.
We were in a Finn McCool's in Guelph, Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
And we were day drinking. And it was
I knew that's how that was going to start.
Yeah. And I guess we were university or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, holy fuck, Kentucky Derby's on. Or it's coming on today. We're like, fuck, we should bet on it. And then like, I'm like scrambling through. One of the guys had it.
Okay.
One of the guys at the table had it. There's 4 of us. So the other guy had it. So we're making bets through his thing.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to sign up for Bet365. And it was like, I'm like trying to send money and use my credit cards. Like deny. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because like then I found out there was blackjack on there and stuff. And I'm like,
well, that's where I was going to go. Like you can now, there are websites, you can play slots.
They're online casinos.
And it's real people. Like I was literally watching this dude play.
Oh yeah, there's real money.
This guy was playing crabs, and
crabs.
And because I was trying to understand it, I'm like, I don't really understand like what's happening. Like he would do like the first bet, and if he got it, he then played the inside like kind of numbers, and like
I think we spoke about this last
week.
Didn't
understand it. Like he was betting on like four out of the 6 numbers, and if he landed, he won. His bet was like $600.
But also, you don't necessarily lose just because you didn't get the number that you bet on.
Yeah, it's weird. So fucking it's very weird. So like his bet was like $600, but he didn't win anything. But he didn't add any more money to it. Then he would win like $140, throw again, win like $100, throw again, didn't hit his number, but he didn't lose yet. Throw again, win again, and it was fucked. I'm like, dude, like, what? You're betting 600 times every time this fucking dice is going, and you're only winning 100? It is weird, man. I just don't understand.
It's because there's odds on every bet. That's why.
I just don't, like, I really don't understand.
Like, the die is 1 to 6, right?
Yep.
And then you got 2 of them. So they place odds on every number. And obviously the best odds are the ones that you fuck up on. So, like, you don't want to roll a 7 because I think that's statistically the highest.
I think 7,
there's 2 or 3.
Restarts everything.
It does. You crap out.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. So 7 wipes the board. And then the house like, ha, see all this money?
Hey, we win.
I think so.
Suck it.
Unless, like, you have, like, some certain other bets. Don't even fucking go down there.
Yeah.
But so there's numbers that if you hit that are the most common. Obviously, I think it's like out of 7 numbers or something like that. The house will take those, like, let's say they're 3, 7, and 11 are the most common numbers that statistically get rolled.
Yeah.
You hit any of those numbers, that's it.
Yeah.
Craps out. And then someone else throws a dice and fucking bets on the line. No joke, I've watched probably like an hour worth of different YouTube videos trying to figure this shit out.
And can't?
Never.
I
don't want to bring this back, but because we did talk about this last week.
Yeah.
Literally craps, but
crabs.
Well, we didn't talk about crabs. We can get into crabs if you want to.
Crabs are going extinct.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Because everybody's shaving their pubes.
Yeah, but chlamydia is through the roof.
There's
no one wears condoms.
Chlamydia and shit like that. Super gonorrhea and all this shit.
Yeah. I saw a comedian made a joke and he was like, if people just took antibiotics for 10 days and didn't fuck once, it's police.
Somebody's dropping something off.
It's police.
Dropping flyers off. We don't want them.
CSIS. You have one extra
don't
person in
run
your
over
house.
the runner. I don't know. Somebody just fucking put something on my door.
We are like squirrels, man. We just see things and we're like, what? What?
Squirrel.
We should put these like blackout curtains up next time we're here.
I got some from my room upstairs.
The command center that we're not in right now?
Yeah. Okay, dude, it's a one-seater.
I've got to see this afterwards because I'm sure there's a way we
Haven't you seen it?
No. I've only seen photos.
It's a mess.
That's what it's really about.
It is a mess right now. And Audrey was sleeping before you got here. So. No, but it is like I have 3 monitors and 2 computers there. Dude, where are you going to sit that we can do the podcast? Nowhere.
I'll show you afterwards easily. I haven't seen this room yet.
You're going to see it and be like, oh, okay, gotcha.
No, it's going to make sense.
Okay.
Believe me.
Sure.
Is it all one wall? Or
Pretty
is there any else?
No. It's like, yeah. But
is there
like,
any else?
Yeah, but
done. Sorted.
No.
Perfect.
No, let me show you. So I have 2 monitors, so I'm sitting this way. This is the regular way I sit. Those are my 2 monitors for when I game. The middle monitor is for both. I either when I'm working, I have like YouTube or Netflix going, just a regular show. Yo, Chris just took a drink and almost died.
Huh.
The power of Christ compels you.
Jesus.
Jesus. Do all your demons come out or something?
Shook me clean. It's an 8.2. 8.2 on the Richter scale.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Anyways, then I have like my work monitor, which is like it's a really, really good. It's like 98% Adobe RGB. And it's fucking in the corner of the L. So I sit in the corner of the L, and then all my like that PC.
I'll sit on the other side of the L.
And the heart, yeah, but that other side is up against the wall.
Don't worry about that side.
Oh my God, it's a one-seater, dude. It's like saying, dude, I want to get in your fighter jet. It's a one-seater fighter jet, dude.
They're often 2-seaters.
No, not this one. This one,
this one's a one-seater. This is an old school one.
Yeah, this is a fucking stealth mission. Just one man. We can't risk losing 2.
This is a kamikaze pilot.
Yeah. You're either coming out alive or you're not.
No. I'll figure it out. For people that are like, what in the fuck was that conversation?
Yeah.
We're doing the podcast at CJ's place today.
Yeah.
And he has a desk set up in his room.
Mega desk.
Command center. Mega desk. Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. Everybody calls it a command center.
However you want to do it, which could easily sit 2 people comfortably. And then we don't have to disrupt his entire household for an entire... 2. We'll see.
Sits 1.
Sits 2. and he refused to do it up there. So I'm just trying to have him explain to me how it wouldn't work.
I'll show you after.
It's fine. I'll show you where we can sit next time.
Yeah,
come over.
Perfect. Which is nowhere. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck.
Anyway, Leafs in Montreal tonight.
Oh shit!
Take the over. Bet the over and bet the Leafs.
What? I'm taking fucking Leafs all day, baby.
I know, but
they won in third period.
But bet the over under on goals scored.
Oh my god! What was the score last game? What was it, like 3-2, 4-3,
4-2,
4-2?
Yeah, empty netter.
Oh, okay. I never count that. Like
no, but if you're betting,
it counts. I know. I know it counts. I'm going 3-1.
Nope, 7-1 Leafs.
7-1.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Okay, hang on, because I got Johnny T on my lineup. Hang on, give me a second. Let me run you my lineup because I'm in a tight matchup right now in this stupid fucking fantasy league, which I fucking hate.
Just so you know, I'm drunk, so I'm gonna make some bad decisions.
I don't give a fuck because this shit's pissing me off. Because look at this, I got 2 fucking postponed games. I've had like 7 postponed games all fucking week
because there's a pandemic going on.
I know, and that's why I didn't want to do this stupid fucking thing, but I ended up fucking getting in on this stupid fucking fantasy.
Yeah, but that's you though.
And I'm now 124 to 122. That's our fucking matchup.
Okay, get to the point. What do you got?
Okay, so I've benched Evander Kane and Connor Garland, who plays for Arizona. Now, Kane and Garland haven't really been doing a whole lot. I got Johnny T in.
Does it show you what their points per game is?
I don't know if I can see points. I can do. Yeah, somebody's causing a ruckus in the kitchen.
It's okay though.
No, it's not. Season average. Here we go. So, okay, I got Johnny T in. I his average is 666. 6.66 per game. Or that's his average
fantasy points.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
There's a whole lot.
Okay, so what's Evander's?
Hang on. Here, 4.38, and Garland is 4.58.
Okay.
And I got Patrick Laine in. He's at 5.09. Now, mind you, he got traded to...
But he scored 3 goals in 2 games with Columbus.
Dude, how can you not play him? And then I got Huberdeau. How can you not play him?
But what's Huberdeau's points per game?
5. I should play these guys because they're all fucking... I'm good.
Just go off your points per game.
You know what? I never really thought about that.
It's an average thing.
I'm kind of fucking pissed because Drew Doughty had a game tonight. He's not playing. And he's fucking good for like 4+ points a night.
So the first year we did our fantasy.
Yeah.
I did really poorly.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you did fine.
No, I did okay, but I didn't do well. Last year, I would have won it. Mm-hmm. Donnie thinks he would have won it, but Donnie's an idiot.
Donnie's an idiot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, I don't even think he listens.
I finished the season, I think, first or second.
Yeah.
Going in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm certain I would have won it. So I totally changed my whole outlook because I didn't pay a ton of attention on who's injured. I didn't do a whole bunch of research. Points per game. Fantasy points per game average is how you set your lineup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I never really thought of that. I always look at past 7 days.
No.
And then if they're close,
don't even look at the name. 14. Don't even look at the name of the player.
Okay.
Because that'll also skew your opinion. Because when you said Evander Kane, I'm like, fuck, I think he should be playing. And that's why I asked what his points per game was.
Yeah.
If it's lower than your current starting 11, don't put him in.
Yeah, because, okay. Just
because it's an average, right?
Just listen to the forwards I'm playing tonight. Okay. I've got Barkov he plays for Florida. Johnny T, Huberdeau, Patrick Laine, Patrick Kane, Eric Lindholm. Oh, Elias, whatever the fuck. Darnell Nurse.
He's a defenseman.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my whole lineup now. This guy Tyler Myers from the Vancouver Canucks.
He's been around a long time. Played for the Jets in Buffalo.
Pietrangelo. And I picked up this guy Edmondson. Plays for Montreal, I guess now. Yep, plays for Montreal. Picked him up. He was playing for Nashville, I think. He was doing pretty good for a defenseman, mind you. But I also have Evander Kane, this Garland kid who's fucking amazing this year.
How many games has he played though?
I don't know. I have a hard time finding how many games
that you have to watch too, because their points per game could be high, But then you got to look at how many games they've played.
Yeah, they could have played like...
They could have played like 2 games and like had a couple points. And then
that's why I usually look at like 7 games and then 14. And then I can see who's on a hot streak, you know?
Yeah, but
anyways,
back to the DraftKings thing that we were talking about before. Yeah. You just got to look like you just got to take fucking emotion out of it. Like that's where I'm bad at it because like I want certain teams to win.
Yeah.
And those teams are called Toronto and Liverpool.
Only Toronto for hockey.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I don't want I won't ever pick a Montreal Canadian. Yeah. Even though I should.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
No,
like at times, like
maybe.
No, but like if you want a defenseman,
I have Carey Price as my goalie.
That's probably not a bad goalie to have.
He's 4 points a game for me.
Out of what? Like
no, that's 6? Pretty good.
That's
like
pretty high, right?
My other one is Connor Hellebuck, and he's at 5.5 points a game.
Right. So I would never pick Carey Price. Is my downfall. That's where I fuck up.
He was the only one left.
It's a good leftover.
Dude, I'm like, snag him up, dude. These people I'm in a fucking league with are a bunch of fucking idiots. I've been proposed 2 trades, okay? Both trying to trade me, so I hate the way the app works. I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it. There's no utility slot, which I think you play 4 defensemen like a night. I think it should be 3 defensemen. I get what they're doing, but I think it should be 3 defensemen and a utility slot. Because how are you going to pick up like 2 extra defensemen and only 2 other, either an extra center or an extra left or right winger to play in your night? Now you play 2 centers.
Yeah, well, right now I don't understand how this league works, so
it's stupid. It's Yahoo Fantasy.
It's fine though.
I like the one we were on. Yeah, so you play 2 centers, 2 left wing, 2 right wing, 4 defensemen a night. That's your lineup. Now, each player is classified as different shit. So your defensemen are obviously just defensemen. But your centers can be either just center or center left wing, center right wing. Then you have your left and right wings. They can be just right wing or just left wing, or either a combination of the wings or left wing and center, right wing and center. So you kind of got to pay attention to that. That's how I ended up with all these fucking dudes. Dude, I have like Johnny T is
Listen, you can't get mad at how the place Stop. Just hang on. Hear me out for a second.
No, I can't.
Stop.
I can't.
You can't.
No, I can't.
You won't even listen.
No, I won't even listen.
You can't get mad at how Yahoo does.
Stop being logical, okay?
You can't get mad at how they run their thing just because you didn't read the rules of how they run their thing.
Okay, but I was mad because it was
on
it was kind of last minute that we were doing it, and so Shauner fucking set it all up. Give me the fucking rundown before the draft.
Read the rules, man. That's not on him.
I'm not gonna read the.
What's he gonna do? Give you a PowerPoint presentation?
Buddy, I don't read fucking anything.
Well, maybe you should start.
Shut up.
It starts with A, and it goes B. Fucking hell. You can't get mad at other people for you not reading shit.
No, it's just annoying because, like, dude, again, I think I grabbed Jack Eichel, Johnny T, got him 2nd round of the draft.
I got Draisaitl last year for the 2nd round of the draft. He had the most points in the league.
I know.
Just in case you're curious.
Yeah, you fucking lit it up.
Yeah. And then the league ended.
It's silly. But anyways, so these idiots in the fucking league, idiots, I mean, Shauner and his brother, try to trade me a left and right winger for a defenseman. I only got 1 extra defenseman. I don't need your left and right winger that is doing worse than the defenseman you're trying to pick up. How does that make sense?
I don't know, because I don't understand how this game works.
Exactly. Okay, but would you, if a defenseman, let's say, has 40 points, that's, as of now, that's pretty good. We'll say that's like really good for a defenseman.
Sure.
Right now, Johnny T's at like 93 points.
In fantasy.
Points. Would you trade your defenseman that's sitting at 40 points for a left and right winger that's pulling in 44 points?
I would say, off the top of my head, no. But again, just hear me out though. No. But I'm just saying, like, okay. I don't know the full rules.
He's played every game.
Okay, but this is not where I was going with that.
Oh, okay.
It's not about that.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know the full breakdown of how your league works. I don't know the full ins and outs.
Sure.
So I can't.
48 points is
off the top of my head. Like, okay, I guess not. Right? Because you need defensemen and shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shit. Fuck.
Which is it?
So mad. So mad.
I can't give you an informed opinion.
So mad. I hope they listen to this. Don't fucking make me dumb trades.
Oh, speaking of dumb trades, I'm selling my car.
Which one? Your Civic?
The Civic.
Yeah, okay.
So I've got a really good...
Are you going to get the sports injected?
No, I've got the Shaggin' Wagon, and I've got the Pilot.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you need.
So I'm trying
I like the Pilot. Looks nice.
Yeah. So I'm trying to sell the Civic.
Yeah.
And people...
Are you doing it like Kijiji style?
Kijiji and Auto Trader.
Don't know.
That was a close one.
That was close. I thought
close.
that was going.
That was like there was people on Kijiji are hilarious, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Also, there's a big contention.
Almost did it. Oh my god, we're a mess.
It might be time to turn this one off.
Yeah, we're white girl wasted apparently.
45% alcohol works.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Jesus.
I thought that says 65 when you showed it to me earlier. That's why I thought you were knocking it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Fuck. Tell me what I was talking about.
Kijiji
selling cars. So people give you the most ridiculous deals.
Yeah.
One guy asked me if I would let him pay it off monthly.
No, I'm not a car dealership.
I literally said I'm not a bank.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you.
He's like, I'll give you this amount of money.
No,
which amount of money I would accept.
Sure.
He's like, but the only thing is I only have one car and I got to pay you monthly. Oh, so I'm going to give you a vehicle.
Yeah.
And hope that you e-transfer me every month?
Yeah. No.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
You're so nice for thinking of that.
Suck my ass.
A lot of people like to offer half the amount and be like, I'll pick it up today, no questions asked. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll give you half of what it's worth just because you texted me this. Also, there's a huge contingent of people out there that are just fucking around. Like literally.
Oh, yeah. They just throw shit at you just to see if they can get it.
Not even that. Like people like crank calling. It's weird.
But
like,
you get a lot of
messages
duck
that people,
cleanings?
No, like no, not.
Sorry, dude. It's not duck season. It's goose season.
Ha 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 ha. It's like people. They'll do like fake accents when they're texting.
What?
It's weird. It's like, give me phone number. You have car sale. It's weird.
Maybe that's how they talk.
No, it's not. It's not how they talk. It's how a fucking 17-year-old that has nothing to do talks.
Okay, first off, if I'm 17, why are you on fucking Kijiji?
Well, that's my point. It's like I don't understand why people. Like, I guess it's like internet trolling, right?
I guess, but
like, why are you just like why
are you on Kijiji trying to get a car?
Have you like burned through all of the amount you can like troll on Twitter?
Yeah,
and now you're fucking like I gotta go to Kijiji. It's like I gotta go to a car sale and be like, hey, you got like some guy asked me if I had a sale for the car, SAIL.
You should have said, yeah, it
goes really fast. Like
you should have said it comes with it. It's very eco-friendly.
To me, it's like the equivalent of like, is your refrigerator running? Like why are you doing this?
Should have asked that.
But it's stupid.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, why are you,
dude? So I was trying to sell some camera shit on Kijiji. Literally, the day I posted it, I got 7 calls for people trying to clean my ducks. Do you need your ducks cleaned? No, sorry, dude. I need my geese cleaned because it's geese season.
But they get those numbers. Those companies are legit. It's just they get their numbers off of Kijiji. Like, there's no scam to the duck cleaning thing.
I don't know. I wouldn't hire them.
Well, just don't pay them up in full up front.
I just definitely probably wouldn't pay them.
Well, then
going to another duck cleaning.
Anyways. There's programs out there that like will pull public numbers.
Yeah.
So like when you post an ad, you're agreeing, like you're clicking the terms of service where like you're agreeing, like your number goes public.
Yeah. I know that.
So there's just people that like will buy those numbers.
Yeah.
And then they can be like, hey, do you want your ducks cleaned?
No.
And then you say something like, oh, I need my geese cleaned. And they're like, oh, sir, I've never heard that one before. Seriously, we're a business.
Oh, no. It's, I don't know about that.
You think they're scams?
I think a lot of them are, yeah. I think majority of them are. I was
trying to figure out what the scam would be though. Like I guess you get people to pay up front.
Pay up front and then they never show up. Which I hear a lot of.
Yes, you're probably right.
Yeah. Because it's all the same. It's always the same fucking shit. I'm not gonna go any further than that. You know what I'm saying. Have you ever got them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. It's always the same. Literally. And I get them and it's like usually the same style of number.
So it's the same company too.
Most likely, yeah.
You know it's a scam call when it's because I have a very specific middle portion of my phone number.
Yeah.
So I have a 416.
Yeah. And then you get the middle the same?
The middle always comes up the same.
Same.
And that's how you know it's like the legal department from Services Canada. That one's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. And it's an automated fucking thing?
Yeah, press 1 to speak to a representative. You speak to them.
I don't get that far.
I talk to them all the time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I always push 1.
Oh, I'm like, I ain't got time for this.
Sometimes I have time for it.
Just because I might endeavor one day.
It's 2 things.
Okay.
I'm going to say the first thing.
Okay.
But that thing's like 5% of it.
Okay.
The second thing is all of it.
Okay.
The first thing is like the more time they spend talking to me, the less time they're scamming an elderly person.
True.
The second thing is I'm bored.
I like doing it. So like usually because Mike lives here too, we'll get them like sometimes they'll call us and we'll be working out together.
Just put them on hold.
No, we put them on speaker.
Oh, okay. So you just go back and forth.
Both of us talking to this guy. And they got so mad. The one guy gave us his cell phone number or like called us from his cell phone number. So we periodically call this guy, be like, because he tried to offer us, he started out calling for air duct cleaning. Then he was offering us jobs to work on the railroad.
That's not a bad gig.
We would
Times
work on
are
a
tough.
train and we would hang out the window and shine a flashlight.
Okay.
Not sure why, but we would.
How's the train going to know where it's going?
I guess it doesn't have lights.
There you go.
And we're going to be then he said we could get on a boat and we would have to deliver this thing and then come back. Now I was just trying to figure out like how long am I gone for? How much am I getting paid? He wouldn't tell me. I'm like, well, dude,
You're just trying to iron out the details
yeah,
of the contract.
I'm trying to figure out like, okay, where do I have to go? You're going to pay for my travel there.
Also, it's a good
back.
opportunity to see a different country.
It could be.
Like maybe it's the Cayman Islands.
Maybe I'm just going across the water to Michigan.
Or you're going to sail the Caribbean.
Maybe. I don't know these things. And I was trying to iron them out.
Because if you're just going to Michigan, I think I would take less because it's a shorter journey.
He wouldn't tell me.
But if I'm going to go to the Caribbean, I might take more because I'll be gone longer. But then I might be inclined to take a little bit less than I would expect because now I'm in the Caribbean.
Now, this is where I knew it was a scam. He wouldn't tell me.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he tell you? It's weird that it took you that long into the conversation to figure out it's a scam.
But yeah, me and my brother, I think my brother still has the number. We just call this guy's cell and ask him if he's got any jobs for us.
Poor asshole. Times are tough when you just make a living just scamming fuckers.
Fuck, man. There's some funny ass shit with guys that are very well. It's not even, you don't even have to be technically like sound. It's like they get on these calls.
I think
a lot of these scammers, they want you to go out and buy like prepaid visas.
It's like shit that they can pull cash off of.
So
right?
the guy goes out and he like pretends he's got all these prepaid visas. They're like, "Hey, we need you to add them to the account."
I've seen
and then
this.
they go to like Best Buy or whatever, and they're like on their account or whatever, and it's like, "I just added $100 to my account." No.
Stop.
This is not what you.
Stop.
They get so fucking mad.
Those
It's
videos,
so
though,
funny.
like again, back to what I was doing. Number one, if I'm doing it, they're not scamming someone else. I know I'm being scammed. Number two, I'm bored.
Yeah,
Those fucking guys. Those videos are like an hour long. Some of them.
They're so funny, and they're on YouTube, and they have
And you know that those are cut
millions
and
of
condensed.
views.
Like they've spent like 3-4 hours on a call with some guy who's like trying to get them to the store.
Yeah.
They got scams for everything. I saw this one YouTube video where this guy got a call saying that his son was abducted, and they were holding him ransom.
And his son sitting right beside him.
Like it was one of these weird things. He was like, "Luckily, my son like had just been home, or I just picked him up, or else I might have been inclined."
Yeah, if
to
he
think,
wasn't.
like,
especially if he's out of country.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, now go to Western Union and deposit your Target gift certificate. It's always like it's like at a certain point,
yeah.
it's like when you know the jig's up, it's like, okay, like sure, I don't want to go to jail. Like
I need you to go buy 10.
I need you to go buy $10,000 worth of HMV gift certificates. It's like, all right, now what do I do with them? Okay, now go to this website.
HMV.
Playback.
Yeah, oh my God, man. I remember going to HMV, buying Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication CD, and the Limp Bizkit hot dog flavored water album. Oh my God. Those are the like 2 CDs I can remember.
HMV was the best for posters.
That too.
Yeah. I remember I was in a big poster phase. I'm like, I think I need to have my wall covered in posters.
Yeah, loved them.
I'm 12 now.
Never had them.
Why aren't there posters on my wall?
My brother went through a phase of putting stickers on the wall.
I'm sure that was a pain to remove.
Yeah, it was.
It's like it took the part of the paint and with drywall with it. It's weird.
And then I wanted to do it because my brother was doing it. He was older, and I figured that was a cool thing to do.
Yeah, it turns out it was a dumb thing.
And I got told no, and meanwhile my brother had like 30,000.
Yeah, because they tried to take them off and realized he was taking the fucking whole paint off the walls.
Oh my god!
No, you're done.
That's so fucking funny.
Where are we at? We good?
Hour 35.
Yeah, way too much. We probably could have ended this an hour ago.
Probably.
We peaked 35 minutes.
All right. Yeah. What? Here we go. Another 30 minutes coming.
No. Yeah. Buckle in. This is what I wanted to say an hour ago. There's a change to how we're labeling our episodes now.
Yes.
So usually we just we'll just come up like one word, come up with shit, dumb stuff. Now we're going to label them for the beverage that we're reviewing.
Yeah.
So it'll be so this week is Bulleit.
So it's probably going to be Bulleit to the head.
It'll be Bulleit to the head, probably in brackets, bourbon. You'll catch the name. So if we're drinking...
I don't think we need to do that.
I think we're going to do that.
The brackets?
Yeah.
Why?
Definitely.
That's too much. Too much in the title.
Fuck that.
Put it in the fucking description.
How dare you?
No, how dare you? The fucking title should be short and sweet so it can be read on screen, dude.
We'll talk about it after. We'll iron out the details. But anyways.
Yeah, sure. We're going to fight.
We're going to put chalk on our hands. I'm going to put gloves on my hands. Find out who can beat off quickest.
Well, I'll tell you who's going to win. It's going to be me because I'm going to have so much grip with chalk.
Yeah, because you're an idiot. So the podcast will be Bulleit to the head, dark and stormy weather, to kill you later. Those
shit
sort
like
of
that.
things. Shit like that. So, again, almost knocked her over.
Yeah, we need to stop.
We're done.
Chris is going to knock over everything. We're out of here.
We're done. Thank you so much for listening, as always.
Yeah, email us at mail.twoseasonapod@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook, 2 Season a Pod. We're also now on YouTube. Episodes coming this week. 2 Season a Pod. You can find us there. And we'll catch you guys next week. We're out. Deuces.
Deuces.